Hello, everyone. It is Stacy with the Stacy Jewel Foundation, and today we are going to talk about humbling yourself. Are you ready to have a seat on the couch? All right, let's do it. All right, so we are talking about humbling ourselves. So, one of the main reasons you want to humble yourself is because you are always in a place where you can be taken down. It doesn't matter. You see celebrities reach the epitome of their career and then all of a sudden they fall down because they've done something stupid, illegal, or feel like they're untouchable. And that's just not how reality is. So staying humble allows you to realize that you can fall down, which means as you're still building and you're still growing and you're still, meeting and interacting with people, you're still being the best version of yourself to those people and to yourself, because nothing is promised. You're not guaranteed to stay in that slot. So humbling yourself allows you to remain present in the mind that this is all happening right now, but it could be taken away at any moment. So I'm going to enjoy it. I'm going to embrace it, but I'm also going to realize that it could be taken away. So I have to make sure that I'm constantly still working hard for what I want. It's not like, oh, I've got this position. No, I don't have to do anything. No, that's not how it works. So you still have to remain humble, and you still have to remain aware that anything could be taken away at any moment. So the next reason is you may need someone later. Let's just say you have made it here and you have a lot of people that are still here and they haven't made that financial connection to you yet, and you're able to do things that they may not be able to do. It doesn't mean that you don't need them or have to value them in your life. It means that you're here, you're at a successful point. They may get there or they may not, but you still may need them later. And I'm not saying use people. What I'm saying is be humble about where you are, because just because you're up here doesn't mean you don't need someone who's financially not there. There are so many people that make it up there that have people that keep them grounded and keep them aware of, hey, honey, you can get there, but you can also get here, and then you can also go down here. So remember to stay humble about your position. So the next one is you have to remember that life be lifing, okay? So one minute you can completely feel like everything is perfect and everything is going the way you want it to go. And then the next minute there's something that happened, your car breaks down, you're not feeling very well, someone in your family is sick or dies, you lose your job, or, there's an unexpected crazy bill, or, just anything can happen to where the trajectory of your life can change, and it is something that can happen in an instant. It doesn't have to gradually start to happen. So it can happen and you're completely caught off guard, and now all of a sudden this confident, strong-minded person is feeling broken and weak, and you need, support and love. And so making sure that you understand that life is always going to be trials and tribulations, ups and downs, positives and negatives, wins and losses. You have to humble yourself, because you have to recognize, okay, I didn't win this time, but I'm going to get you next time. Or, this happened, so I can't go on this trip, but I'm definitely going to plan this trip. Or, just everything that you think about on a daily basis could fluctuate. So remember that life is just life and there's nothing you can do about it. So staying humble allows you to participate in every aspect of your life with a positive outlook. Okay, so also humbling yourself requires empathy, and empathy allows you to be relatable to people. And no matter what situation you're in, like I had a conversation with my sister yesterday, and we were talking about how we can mix and blend with celebrities and high class people, and we can mix and mingle with people who have, no disrespect, absolutely nothing, and we can integrate with middle class. Like, we're relatable in all aspects. And one thing that kind of stuck out to me is when I was talking to my husband about a few weeks ago, about my business and growing and different things. He said, you have to be relatable to people, not just certain people, but people need to be able to understand and relate to you. And he used the comparison of Michelle Obama and Kamala Harris. He was like, Michelle Obama is relatable. She's up there. She's been the president's wife. Like, she's, you know, head of the world, and she's still relatable. She's still, you know, getting out there talking to people and like, hey, this is our story. Opposed to, I don't know if it's Kamala Harris, who people feel attacked by or not relatable to, or what is she? You know, it's like, in order to be, and both are very high positioned people, but one is a little more relatable and more people like, because they feel like that's their spokesperson. And so in a sense, when you humble yourself, you're also doing that. You're making it known that I am this person, but I'm also a person who can conversate with anyone and understand any situation. And I can empathize with people, even though it may not personally be happening to me. I can empathize. Okay, so the last one I wanted to talk about humbling yourself is relatable relationships. When you are humble and you are building relationships, they're stronger. You can have more influence. You build stronger and longer relationships. And so when you have the ability to humble yourself, you are making sure that you're not only checking yourself, but you're checking the people that you're around. You're checking the situations that you're in. You're paying attention to every aspect around you, because guess what? A lot of times people that say if they don't have anything to lose, they don't want to hang out with people who don't have something to lose. That's very true. But you also have family members and groups of people that are going to be around you regardless. And you have to make sure that when you're humbling yourself, you're not making them feel less of who they are, or they're not making you feel less of who you are. And at the end of the day, the relationship is stronger. It's more loving. It's more caring. It's honest. So you really want to make sure that along the lines of checking people, setting boundaries, all of that, you're also humbling yourself and checking yourself. So I hope in some way this video has helped you out and has allowed you to kind of check yourself, think about your situations regarding humbling yourself, because again, you can make it to the top, but it's not guaranteed you're going to stay there. You can have relationships, but if you're not really putting the effort and value into them and being honest and making sure that you are checking yourself, they may not last. You know, life be lifing, so anything can happen. And you also want to be able to relate to people. You want to make sure that along the lines of giving information or being a powerful influence or being the head of your household or, you know, whatever, you are able to humble yourself and remain the person that you are on the inside, on the outside. All right. Okay. Well, if you haven't already, please like, share, and subscribe. And I will keep coming with you with all of these helpful tips and motivational videos. All right. Have a great day. Bye.